Somewhere along the way, I think we stopped interacting with the world and started managing it. We manage our calendars, our inboxes, our finances, our responsibilities, and our to do lists. And before we know it, we've become incredibly good at maintaining our lives without actually living them. We rush from one obligation to the next, checking boxes, crossing things off, always asking ourselves what's next, instead of what's here. We stop noticing the little things. We stop trying new things. We stop making things with our hands. We stop wondering and we stop wandering. Somewhere along the way, we stopped interacting with the world. But the beautiful thing is, the world never stopped inviting us. It's still there, waiting for us to notice it, to create, to explore, to laugh, and to get curious. To learn something simply because it interests us. To dance in the kitchen, to pick up a paintbrush, to bake something new, to walk a trail we've never walked before, to skip rocks, to learn an instrument, to play fetch with our dogs, to sit outside and watch a thunderstorm roll in. Life has never stopped inviting us to participate. Maybe filling our cups isn't about doing less. Maybe it's about participating more. Hi, loves. Welcome back to Amy's View Unscripted. I'm Amy. And on Fridays, Life in Motion is where we pause to talk about what really keeps life moving. Self-love and growth. Because when we're able to care for ourselves well, we become better able to love the people around us and the world we all share. Last week, we talked about one way we can refill our cups and replenish our energy. Reconnecting with nature. This week, I want to stay on that same thread because our energy doesn't just disappear. It has to go somewhere. And if we're going to replenish it, I think it's worth asking where we're spending it in the first place. One of the biggest responsibilities of adulthood is management. We manage our time, our money, our homes, our careers, our relationships. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a part of life. But management has something in common with every responsibility we carry. It costs energy. That's the deal. We spend energy caring for the things that matter. And the problem isn't that we're spending energy. The problem is that many of us have forgotten how to replenish it. And I don't think we need another productivity hack. I don't think we need to optimize ourselves even more. I think we need to start giving our energy places that naturally give something back. And that's what last week's episode was really about. Nature gives something back. Not because it solves our problems, but because interacting with it replenishes us. And it isn't just nature that's unique in this way. There are so many places we can give our energy that don't just take from us. They give something back. So, what does that actually look like? And maybe it's way simpler than we think. Take painting, painting isn't just putting color on a canvas. It's noticing. It's experimenting. And it's creating something that didn't exist 5 minutes ago. Like you're interacting with color, with texture, with your imagination. And gardening isn't just growing flowers or vegetables. It's placing your hands in the earth, learning its rhythm, and watching something grow because you cared for it. Even baking isn't really about the cookies. It's about the smell filling your home. And it's about learning and sharing and creating something with your own 2 hands. And maybe the simplest example of all, throwing a ball for your dog. You're not just throwing a ball. You're interacting with another living being. And you're watching pure joy unfold right in front of you. None of these things replenish our energy because they're hobbies. They replenish our energy because they invite us into a relationship. A relationship with ourselves, with another person, with an animal, with the earth, with creativity, and with life itself. And maybe that's part of what we've been missing. Not more hours in the day, not another vacation, not another productivity system. Maybe we've just forgotten that the world is still reaching toward us. It's still inviting us to notice it, to participate in it, to be surprised by it, because the world hasn't become less extraordinary. We've just become so busy managing our lives that we've stopped expecting it to surprise us. And maybe that's where some of our energy has gone. Not because the world stopped offering it back, but because we stopped interacting with it. Maybe that's why these moments refill our cups. Not because they help us escape life, but because they reconnect us to it. So this week, I don't want to challenge you to be more productive. I don't want to challenge you to check another box or optimize another part of your life. I simply want to challenge you to interact with the world. Maybe that's trying something you've never done before. Maybe it's picking back up something you loved years ago. Maybe it's noticing a sunset instead of walking right past it. Maybe it's throwing a ball for your dog and being fully present enough to experience the joy they feel every single time. Whatever it is, pay attention to how it feels. And pay attention to your energy. Because I have a feeling you'll find that the things that truly refill our cups aren't always the things that help us escape life. They're the things that help us reconnect to it. So, what is something that helps you replenish your energy? Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's something you've always wanted to try. Or maybe it's something beautifully simple that just reminds you to experience a little more wonder. Leave it down in the comments. Not just for me, but for each other. You never know when your answer might be exactly what someone else needed to hear this week. And if you're enjoying these life in motion conversations, I would love for you to stick around. So if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone whose cup might need refilling too. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't have to wonder when we're having our next conversation. Sometimes all it takes is one conversation to remind someone that the world is still reaching toward them. As always, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. And until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and don't forget to let the world surprise you.